How are you doing today? See, today was one of those days that I almost didn't do this. Yes. Sometimes I'm just not motivated to do the things I put on my schedule because I get caught up in doing other fun things. What is available for us is a gift. We most of the time just wake up and do the same thing every day. We don't truly plan our life, what it is that we want. And when I say plan our life, meaning that you figure out what it is that makes you happy. What makes you happy? What is it that you naturally can do? Some people are natural teachers, some people are natural organizers, some people are natural leaders. What is it that you naturally can do that makes you happy? Writing down and figuring out what it is that you are naturally good at. And when you have that, now say to yourself, how can I take this natural gift that I have, something that I absolutely love doing? It is so easy for me. How can I turn that in something I get to do today? Because when you do things that you naturally are good at, that you enjoy, it motivates you to do it more and more and more. And when you do that, guess what? You're happy because you're doing what you want to do. It's something so simple, but we get caught up in the same old routine of waking up, doing your morning routine, whether it's just getting a cup of coffee and getting dressed and heading off to work, or getting the kids ready for school, or maybe you're one who wakes up, meditates, and exercises and writes in your journal and plans your day and works your plan. I don't know what kind of person you are, only you do. But during that time that you're planning on what you would like to do, it should be, literally 2 minutes. Don't take too long. Don't waste the time. Ask yourself, what do I want to do today that will bring me joy? What do I want to do today that's going to move me in the direction that I choose to go? A lot of times when we work a job that is not really in our passion field, it's just a job to pay the bills. You start with a lot of stinking thinking when you wake up in the morning of, oh, I gotta do this again. Here I go. I hate what I'm doing. I hate how I spend my day. I don't like being away from my house. I hate the drive. There's nothing I can do about this because I have to be at this job so that I can pay my bills. Are you the one that's stuck at the job that you absolutely hate? There's a couple things you can do about that. First of all, don't quit until you have another job. That's a big one, you know. And you want a mindset of asking yourself, just like I did, what am I naturally good at? So when you do decide on the next job that hopefully will bring you the joy that you're looking for, what it is that makes you happy, what it is that naturally you can do so that you're not constantly stepping out of your wheelhouse to try to do a job for that paycheck. If you are working within your wheelhouse of your natural gifts, things that bring you joy, and what happens is you look forward to doing your work. But see, I want to teach you a trick to be happy where you're at, even when you're working a job that's not necessarily something you really want to do. Okay, let's face it. I really am not excited about scrubbing a toilet. I'm not. But guess what? It's just a task. And what I've learned is that I do not assign emotion to a task or a job. So, whatever job I need to do, whatever task I need to do, I just do it. That's it. It doesn't need to have any type of emotional response to it. You don't even have to be happy. Yeah, I'm not asking you to be happy that you're scrubbing the toilet. I'm asking you to be happy being you. I'm asking you to be at peace being you. I'm asking you to be okay feeling the way that you feel in this moment, doing whatever task you're doing. See, when you take back your power, it's a power that you have, a gift that you get to choose what you attach emotion to. A task or a job, a drive to work. These are just things that need to be done without emotional attachment to them. You decide the emotional state that you want to be in. The first thing in the morning, you wake up with your gratitude. You ask yourself, what do I want to do today that will bring me joy? And what emotional state do I choose to be in throughout the day? For me, it's easy. I stay in this emotional state of peace and calm. And by doing that, when something happens throughout the day, you get to decide how you want to feel. You do. It's completely up to you. It's not up to anyone else. It's not up to your spouse or your children, your therapist, your parents, your teachers. It is completely up to you to decide how you want to feel. Now, when someone affects you in a way that you don't like, they spark this emotion in you that is not one that you truly want to be in, this emotional state. You need to ask yourself, is there something that you can do about the situation? Is there something that you did or said that you can change to help this situation that you're in? Or is it that they just said something that set you off and you are going through this emotional loop of how dare they said that to me? They know I don't like it when they do that. They just don't care about me. They're out to hurt me. They're just being them. They're just saying the things that come out of their mouth, and a lot of times they don't think. And you're the one who lets it in because the trick is when someone says something to you that hurts you or makes you upset, and you have to say, is it true? Is this true about me? If it's not true about you, let that shit go. Let it go. You don't need to hold on to things that are not true about you. But if they are true about you, what are you going to do about it? See, constructive criticism is there to help you become the better version of yourself that you choose to be. You're not becoming somebody else because someone else said it. Your husband says something to you, you're not changing for him. You're changing for you. Why? Well, for me, I want to be married to my husband. I don't want to just be married. You got to be careful what you say. See, I could say, I just want to be happily married. Well, doesn't mean I have to be happily married to the one I'm with. But I say, I want to be happily married to the man that I'm with right now. What is it that I can do right now in this moment to get what I want? I also want to feel peace. I want to feel safe, and I want to feel heard. What part of this is mine? See, you cannot change another person. You can only change how you respond to the things they say or do. Make sure you have clear boundaries of what it is that you want and speak them clearly to your partner, your children, your friends, your coworkers. Everyone should know your boundaries and not in a mean way. For me, I personally don't choose to be around individuals who want to yell and scream to try to get their way. I will listen to them for a few minutes. I will let them know that if they continue talking to me in that manner, that I will leave the room, that I choose to not be treated that way. It's really not about what they're saying or what happened or anything like that. I'm just not going to be around somebody who is behaving in that way. Once they have calmed down and they're ready to discuss the situation, yes, I'm ready. Let's work through this because that's the only way that we can move forward. Because when you don't know what you don't know, then you can't do better. Because when you know something is off and you know what you need to do, if you don't learn from those mistakes that you made in the past, you'll repeat them. But when you know what to do, then hopefully you will do better. Because again, going back to what do you want? For me, I want to be happily married to the man I'm married to now. I've been with him for 24 years. Yes, I want to work on that relationship. I want to create a stronger bond with that husband. I don't want to just be happily married and maybe find somebody else. That's just way too much work. You know, being in a relationship, whether you're married or with your children or your coworkers, it is work in the aspect of understanding what it is you want so that you can let others know what it is that you want and how you deserve to be treated. But if you don't know what you want, you don't know how you want to feel, why in the world would you go off and get mad at somebody for not giving it to you? You don't even know. They're not mind readers, but heck, it's not even in your mind for them to read because you haven't even figured it out for yourself. So today, when I almost didn't jump on here to have this conversation with you, and I had this little reminder on my computer that said, meeting's starting 2 minutes, I go, yes, just do it. Just do it. And now I'm glad I just did it. So I'm going to end this with this question for you. What do you need to just do? Like the minute this ends, the minute you stop watching or listening, that you should be doing, what is it? Just do it. Just do it. Because when you're finished, that sense of accomplishment that you did what you said you were going to do, what you put on the schedule to do, that you told other people you were going to do, just do it. And once you do it, it will make doing it every time that you commit to it, that you put it on the calendar, easier. No excuse. Just do it. Go have a wonderful day. I can't wait to talk to you next week. Bye.